How's everybody doing today? It's Carl Schultz here. Today we're going over Christmas cards. Christmas cards are a common item that is ordered on Zazzle.com, and there is a lot of search volume behind it. And I have been creating a lot of listings on Zazzle, and I'm looking to make some money this holiday season. It appears that we all know what Christmas cards are, but people are searching for them primarily because Zazzle allows you to customize each of the cards. There's been a long history of the art of giving Christmas cards. I know when I grew up, Christmas cards were often handed out, sometimes with money in them, and sometimes they didn't have money in them, and rather they would just have a cute little saying, something as, wishing you a Merry Christmas or something similar. Some of the artistic designs out there for the relative Christmas cards are pretty unique. What I do is I search, obviously I get the keyword and then I look up, I put that keyword into the Zazzle and I try to see what are some of the other designs out there. When it comes to creating the AI artwork, I look into a lot of times Santa Claus or reefs, certain keywords such as reindeer or snow or snowflakes. Then I take those keywords and I put them into Leonardo AI, and then I come up with a design. Christmas cards can make a big difference in people's lives. I know when I was deployed in overseas in Afghanistan during the war, I got a lot of cards from people, family, friends. It was really nice to get those cards and read them, and knowing that somebody's thinking about you is priceless. Christmas is celebrated somewhat throughout the whole world, but mostly United States. It's a time of giving gifts and spending time with family. And if you're cheap like me, or you're on a budget, giving a card is a effective or a cost-effective way rather to show your appreciation for the people in your life. For me, I didn't have a lot of money growing up, and oftentimes I would be invited to Christmas parties through my extended family, and it wasn't fun because I couldn't really afford gifts, and sometimes these families had a lot of gifts that they would like to share, and we'd have a big circle around all of us. We'd open gifts one at a time. Sometimes there was very odd gifts like cereal boxes for some reason, but every tradition is different in the family. But for me, a big deal was just what I can do is just maybe give a gift card or a Christmas card, and that was something to at least tell them that I was thinking about them. Now, I didn't know this was a thing, but apparently people collect Christmas cards. So the first thing that comes to mind when collecting Christmas cards is vintage, really old cards. Now, not every Christmas card has a date on them, but I would imagine that would make it more valuable if it did have a date on it. And so that's something to look out for. I suppose it's a good idea to keep the tradition alive, and what better way than to spread the holiday cheer of giving Christmas cards. I know that I have been given a lot of Christmas cards, especially from my grandma. She was a big impact on my life, and I was able to keep a lot of her cards. And it's just nice to look back on them and realize that it was handwritten and that it means a lot to the person, or to me rather, that I would receive a handwritten Christmas card. This is something that people hold on to for a long time. So some tips for making your Christmas cards a little bit extra special this holiday season. I recommend that you go to Zazzle or any of my print-on-demand stores such as Teespring, and check out the collection that I have of Christmas cards. You'll see that I use a combination of slogans and AI art image to really bring out the Christmas card. And then what's great is on some of these sites, like the one that I have from my Zazzle store, you can go in and personalize and write something over the top of the Christmas card, which makes it really unique. And nowadays, it seems like there is a decline in physical card sending, which makes it even more special when you send it to somebody. I know I still write handwritten letters, like, if it's someone's birthday or someone special. There really is no other touch than writing a handwritten Christmas card, and people really appreciate that. I think in the future there's going to be a lot of electronic delivery of Christmas cards. They open it up and there's an animated card to it, but there's also this print-on-demand wave that's going on. I still feel like getting a bulk order amount of cards is going to be a big thing, like the physical ones as well. And so like charities and organizations can get these and like have everybody at the office fill them out and send them. So I don't think the physical one is going anywhere. That's why I got into the print-on-demand game, especially in the Christmas cards section. Another innovative trend that's happening in the industry is the art of creating NFTs. This is what from my understanding, is behind the crypto space and blockchain. When you create an NFT, it's one of a kind, it's unique, and I can see people doing Christmas-related stuff, Christmas-related themes to Christmas cards. So I just see that kind of happening here in the future, just really cool looking artwork. And so, of course, I'm going to hop on that game, but for right now, I'm selling Christmas cards on Zazzle. I want to take a quick moment to thank everybody who is listening, and I encourage you to click the link in the description so you can see and learn more about me. And instead of having people click a whole bunch of links in the description of the podcast, I'm just going to put one link in there from now on. It's my With Koji link. I really believe in the platform. That'll take you to any affiliate recommendations I have, as well as any articles, and it'll display in a compact view so that you can easily get to where you need to go. That way you're not heading over to my website and trying to find things that may be a little bit more challenging, and people with less time will find the With Koji link very valuable. I personally cannot think of a better way to get out of your own head and into the lives of others through the art of giving Christmas cards. Oftentimes we get lonely during the holidays. I know I did, and taking the time to write handwritten cards could mean the world to somebody. You just never know whose lives you're impacting. When you're designing your Christmas card, or writing in it rather, you want to avoid words that may cause people to be upset with you, I think is a good way of putting it. I like to write and keep it very simple, using words such as I could not live without you, life is greater because you're in this world, and I'm glad that we could share this moment together, sincerely, or love. I like to start off with dear so-and-so, and I like to put a smiley face at the end. Another thing that came to mind is when you're giving Christmas cards, imagine in a business setting where you are in a office type environment and your boss tells you we need to send this card or this client a Christmas card. Well, one thing you could do is first make sure that there isn't a cultural disconnect there. Like, you kind of want to make sure they celebrate Christmas. But what a great way to show how much you appreciate the client by giving them a handwritten Christmas card and either thanking them for their business or just showing that you're thinking about them. And like my buddy Grant Cardone always says, make sure you follow up with a digital e-card as well. Follow up, follow up, follow up. I know giving Christmas cards is a great idea for charities and organizations trying to raise money. When you are in the process of raising funds, like if you're holding an event or whatnot, imagine this. Imagine having a table, a circular table with all of the people you're trying to raise money from. They sit down at their table with their name on a folded piece of paper that says, hey, this is where you sit. And now imagine them having a special envelope they have to open with a handwritten card thanking them. Now how do you think they're going to respond? They're probably going to donate money. Now, when you're receiving the Christmas card, it's important to acknowledge the sender, even though it's not a gift per se, and it's just a Christmas card. Well, to them, it's not just a Christmas card because they took the time out to write it for you. So what I like to do is open the card, give them one look, and say, man, this really means the world to me. Thank you so much. And psychologically speaking, the art of giving and receiving Christmas cards is unparalleled in this time of digital relationships. When you give a Christmas card and it's handwritten, you are effectively saying, hey, I value our personal relationship in person. What also comes to mind is having a contacts list of people that you want to send your card to. So I use an Airtable database, and what it does is it allows me to keep track of all the contacts that I have, and I am able to then retrieve the person's name, their address, and stuff like that, and I'm able to expedite or come up with the contact information much quicker. It's kind of hard to do it from your phone if you're just using the phone book on your phone, but if you have a database like I do of 5,000 contacts, it makes it easier to find that information, especially if you have a forgetful memory like I do. I want to take a moment and remind you that I do have a Zazzle store, and I have very unique designs related to Christmas cards, and I encourage you to click on the link in the description to be taken to the Zazzle store where you can easily search for Christmas cards and related themes. Christmas cards have a long history dating back to the 19th century. The first commercial Christmas card was designed by Sir Henry Cole and John Horsley in 1843. It featured a festive scene with the message, "A Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year." The tradition of exchanging Christmas cards grew from there and became popular worldwide. Eco-friendly Christmas cards can be made from recycled paper or sustainable materials. Plantable cards embedded with seeds are another environmentally conscious option. So, what can I do with old Christmas cards after the holiday season? Well, there are various ways to repurpose old Christmas cards. You can use them for crafting, create gift tags for the next holiday season, or donate them to organizations that recycle cards for charitable purposes. What are some creative ways to display Christmas cards that you receive? You can display Christmas cards on a decorative string or ribbon, create a card collage on a bulletin board, or arrange them on a festive display stand. Getting creative with how you showcase the cards adds to the holiday decor. In the modern era, Christmas has faced criticism for becoming overly commercialized, with an emphasis on consumerism and materialism. However, it remains a cherished holiday, celebrated by millions around the world, both as religious observance and a secular occasion of joy, giving, and togetherness. Today, Christmas is celebrated in diverse ways by people of different faiths and backgrounds. It continues to be a time of reflection, celebration, and spreading goodwill, embodying both its religious significance and the spirit of the season. As we bid farewell to this festive journey through the history of Christmas, we hope you've been inspired by the rich tapestry of traditions, cultures, and sentiments that define this magical holiday. We thank you, our cherished listeners, for joining us on this enchanting adventure. As you gather with loved ones, exchange gifts, and send heartfelt greetings, may the spirit of Christmas fill your hearts with warmth and happiness. Remember to embrace the true essence of the season, and let the glow of goodwill shine in every act of kindness that you extend to others. Whether you celebrate Christmas for its religious significance, or simply revel in the joy of the festivities, let us all come together to spread love and peace in a world that craves unity and compassion. From all of us here at the Wolf Official Show, we wish you a Merry Christmas and a joyful holiday season. May the magic of this special time be with you throughout the year. Don't forget to tune in for more captivating episodes that celebrate the beauty of life's various wonders. Until we meet again, take care, stay safe, and may your days be merry and bright. Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.